and help everyone feel safe. Close. Okay, I'm live. Okay, on both social media platforms. This phone here, I guess it has enough charge. All right, here we go. For those of you that have seen me on uh the motherfucking Slayer Live, right? Those of you who have seen me, if y'all been watching, we were trying to prepare me to go out to Texas so that she can interview me, right? And I would still appreciate if she would allow me to still do the interview. However, if she don't want to do the interview with me, that's still fine and dandy. I don't have no ill feelings with nobody on motherfucking Beagle. I'm here to help somebody so that somebody can help some fucking body else. That's what I stand on. That's my fucking, it's my life. Let me get this picture. I should have had that picture as my background. Matter of fact, I'm going to put it back there sometime. Jalea, if you want to eat, wash your hand, close that door. I'm live. I need quietness. You already ate? Okay, well, fine and dandy. Now, I'm trying to find a way to set this picture behind me. I need to find a way to set this picture behind me. Hold up. We're going to get into this shit. Maybe I can sit it right here. Tevin, look, I'm telling y'all, I don't want no wine in London. You will go across the street, baby.
Yeah, let her go, Grammy.
Grammy love you. Where's Jalea?
Going home.
I'm trying to set this picture up where y'all can see me. I want that picture behind me somehow, some way. I got to figure out a way. I have to figure out a way. How can I do this, y'all? All I can do is set this bitch right here some kind of way. Put these balloon things right here. Oh my God. What is it, Lulu?
Your boy or a girl?
What?
Your boy or a girl?
You know who Grammy is. Now cut it out. Cut it out. I might have to take this shit to the window. I want this picture behind me. I definitely want this picture behind me. So, Tevin, y'all be patient with me, please. Just be patient with me. Y'all tap the screen share live. Those of you who on the beat, y'all tap the screen and share the live. Let's get it. Let's get it. Okay. That's a little better right there. Let me move this table back some. Hold up. See, I wanted to have all that prepared before we went live. But it's okay. It's okay. We're going to get to it. Oh, yes, we're going to get to it. I don't know how long I'm going to be here from having a second chance at life. And I just, in my spirit, I'm serious. In my spirit, I feel like I need to tell it right now. I've told this story several times. Several times. And I'm going to keep on telling it. Because everybody, every day you meet somebody new when you're on social media. Every day. You hit that live button. They can't see it. Tevin! Y'all just be patient with me. I'm going to tell my story. I'm going to give y'all the ins and the outs. Is Lily in here? Lily, are you in here, baby? Or Miss Cindy? Y'all, I'm going to just get some tape and put it. Or should I just leave it alone? Should I leave it alone? Should I leave this alone, y'all, and just, because I was going to set it up higher where y'all could see the picture. Let me see. Let's do it like that. Oh, what is going on? What happened? Oh, there it is. There it is. If there's anybody in here that can record this, do so for me, please, on this app. What the hell these children got on this table? It's sticky. All right, so we're going to get right into it. I'm here to tell y'all what trauma I've been through and what trauma I may have caused somebody else throughout my life, right? I'm 54 years old. I'll be 55 March 31st. And I just want to explain to you all how dangerous and how we take for granted our life. When we put ourselves in a position to cause ourselves to get like this, we have to take accountability. That's for the ones who put themselves in a position. Y'all have good understanding. Y'all understand what I'm talking about. I'm going to tell this story. And if anybody got any questions, y'all can question me after, either today or tomorrow. We going to see how the Spirit going to lead and guide us with this thing. So y'all don't have to keep commenting because I'm not going to focus on the comments. I want to tell this story. What did you say, sweetheart? I'm going through this now. Baby, don't stay here with me. Stay here with me, Carrie. And y'all that's on this one right here, y'all could tap that screen. Y'all could put me on a heat list because people need to hear this. They really need to hear this. So I'm asking that y'all would stop commenting because I'm not going to be able to focus in on y'all comments. Okay? So, Mama Wanda was married for 12 years. Don't start that, Mama Wanda. See how quick your mind can change something? I got to give y'all where I came from. I came from a family where I watched my daddy beat and shoot at my stepmother inside the house. Inside the fucking house, my daddy would shoot at my stepmother and beat her with a pistol in her face. I watched this, me and my other sisters and brothers, my other siblings. It was 6 of us when my mother got killed in New Orleans, Louisiana. It was 6 of us. This man killed my mom and stabbed her 17 times. I was 4 years old. 4 years old. My stepmother, throughout our years and just talking, she would say, if you meet a man and that man don't offer you something within 10 minutes, that's not the man you want to be with. This is the mentality that I grew up on, okay? So I grew up feeling like the right thing to do was to make a man give me money, right? My mouth's so fucking dry, it's got to be that diabetes. That straw ain't serving no fucking purpose. Anyways, I was the baby girl out of 6 children that my mother had. And when my daddy married my stepmother, I was 5 or 6 years old. She had a daughter of her own that she brought into the family. That stepmother would not embrace me. I could just remember that we were basically some sort of friends or something. It didn't feel like she was my mother. Can y'all imagine growing up at the age of 13? I found out that I had a biological mother because I grew up thinking that this stepmother was my mother. Me and my sister, Deborah, we was walking to church. And they had this little ballroom right beside the church. One house in between the ballroom and the church. And after church, or before church, we would go in there and buy the little candies. Y'all remember what it called in a little pink pack, bubble yum or some shit like that. Y'all remember them little candies? So me and my sister walked up in there, and the man, there was a man that spoke to us and said to us, y'all look just like your mother. And your mother was a sweet lady. And when he was saying that, all I caught was, your mother was. And I'm saying, what do you mean my mother was? I said, my mama down the street. Just to make a long story short, in that aspect of what I'm telling y'all now, me and my sister ran home and we went told our mama, which we thought was our mother, that the man had done told us that, no, your mother was killed, sweetheart. That's not your biological mother. Imagine at 13 fucking years old, you find out that you have a mother and she was killed, and you thinking all the while that this stepmother was your mommy. So anyway, when we ran home and told her that, she went in the room and told my daddy. Because my daddy never even told us, sit us down and told us, y'all mother was murdered. She was stabbed up 17 times. My daddy never told me that. Or any of my siblings. My two older sisters and brothers, Pease and Jane, they knew my mother was killed. But me, Kenneth, Yolanda is deceased right now. My sister died of diabetes. Me, Kenneth, Deborah, and Yolanda, we had no fucking knowledge. None. Until we got older, and my daddy, after we telling him that somebody told us about my real biological mother being dead, my daddy got a bit angry for whatever reason. And of course, at our age, 13 and 14, we were angry too, because we wanted to understand why the fuck you never told us our mama, our biological fucking mama was killed. Because you already feeling like the stepmother who's raising you, you don't feel no love. She had a daughter. Like I said, she brought a daughter. Okay, when my daddy married this woman. That my daddy married this woman with all six of us, right? My aunties, and after hearing all of the stories about they was trying to get us because they didn't want us with my daddy, because my daddy was abusive. Okay? He wouldn't let us go. And I really feel like money played a part in it. My mother was a registered nurse. My mother got killed in her white motherfucking dress with her white shoes on and her black pocketbook on side. And I'm going to show y'all that picture. Back then, they were making magazines. That magazine was about this thick. And they're telling you every fucking thing. I mean, step for step, what took place with my mama. Okay? But I'm saying all this, y'all, so y'all can understand why I grew up with the mentality of thinking when a man abuse you, he love you. Because of my stepmother telling me, if you meet a man and he don't do nothing within 10 minutes, offer you a drink if you're in a barroom or something, and he don't offer you, that's not the man. So, okay, I'm growing up. I grew up at the age of 16. I started running the fuck away from home. Oh, let me go back. Before I tried running away from home, I was taking all kind of fucking pills. I was trying to kill myself because I didn't feel that love. And I used to just watch how she would treat her daughter. And it was four of us. Yolanda, Pease, Deborah, and Wanda. It was four of us. And she would do things, a child can feel. A child can really feel what you're going through, or pick up on your spirit to know that even an adult, you can feel if that adult love you, a child. Just notice how y'all children might run around and you might have a friend and that child don't want to go to that child. It's a reason for why that fucking child don't want to go to that person. Children are our teachers. I don't give a damn what nobody say. Anyway, back to the story. Grew up, tried to kill myself several times. Ran away from home when I was 16. My daddy came, found me in the street, brought my ass back home, tore my motherfucking ass up. My daddy would whip us with a hose pipe. My daddy would whip me with a motherfucking extension cord. When I tell y'all, skin used to be coming off our fucking ass. When my daddy was whipping my ass, I could remember this so vividly. I used to be hollering saying, Jesus, please help me. And my daddy would respond, Jesus gonna help your ass, all right. And he started beating my motherfucking ass. Beating my ass. And if he didn't have a hose pipe or he didn't have an extension fucking cord, they had bamboo shoes right outside our door. He would tell us, go pick our own fucking switch. If anybody in here know what a bamboo shoe is, if you get hit with that motherfucker, that bitch will lift skin off your ass too. It'll lift skin off your ass. So, moving forward, I get in a relationship with my first daughter, my daughter's father, and he beat my ass for 3 years. 3 years. I allowed him to beat my ass. And he would always go for my face. Right now, I'm looking into this camera. I want y'all to know I only can see y'all out of this right fucking eye. I've lost my sight in my left eye. All I see out of this eye is a beaming fucking light. My nerves in this eye is damaged to the point where there's no way they can fix it. The only person can give me my vision right now is the Most High God. After 3 years of getting so beaten, I said to myself, not near other motherfucking nigga gonna put his hands on me. I became defensive. I got married May 8th. Don't know the fucking year, but I know it was May 8th. I did 12 years of marriage. That man was a fucking man. That man was a jack of all fucking trades. You hear me? I didn't want for shit. And that man, I had no children for. I married him with 2 children of my own. And that man would just work all day, every day. When he would come home from work, he'd go out in the yard, he'd build fence, he'd do this, he'd do that. But that man had a mother that was using a substance, which was crack. And because he couldn't beat her, he joined her. So my husband became a drug addict too. Okay? And I say two because I once was one. I'll tell y'all about that later. That man was on crack so fucking bad. He obviously lost his sex drive. I'm going to tell y'all something my husband said to me one day after I found him in the street. He said, I said, let me suck your dick. Never had sucked a dick in my life. I said, let me suck your dick. Because in my mind, I'm thinking, maybe if I suck his dick, he going to want to have sex with me. And it wasn't that my sex wasn't good or he didn't love me. That crack and snort, that man was on drugs heavy. So anyway, I want to say this, but I'm going to save it because I know y'all going to think I'm fucking crazy when I tell y'all what I did to that man. Anyway, moving forward, I divorced him. And 3 years later, I see this man. And the man approaches me in a grocery store, in one of the little corner stores, now, you know. He approaches me, and I seen clean through him where I could get what I wanted. Wasn't attractive to the man at fucking all. Okay? When I first went to meet him at his home, he was living in a trailer. I don't know why my heart is it's just palpitating so funny right now. But anyway, I met him at the trailer at his home. And I could see that the man was very weak, right? So because Mama Wanda needed a car, Mama Wanda needed things for her children, Mama Wanda said, you could get him. You can get him, Wanda. And at that time, I was playing a religious role. I was going to church. He was a spiritual man. He was a very humble, meek man. That man told me one day, he said, I will fucking rob a bank for you. And I knew he meant it. You know why he meant it, y'all? Because I wasn't giving him no passion. I was not making love to this man. So he thought the more money he give me, the more satisfied I would be, and possibly she'll have sex with me. So eventually, I gave him some. I gave him some, right? After I gave him some that one time, I kid y'all not, I sexed that man at least 3 times out of 2 fucking years. And after I was just manipulating him and just fucking all over, when he would walk, I'd be making face. I couldn't even stand a man walk. I couldn't stand his walk, y'all. So we dealt for a while in our own homes, and eventually I let him come move with me because he started saying shit like the landlord fucking with me and blah, blah, blah. He was using all that to get in my house, but he didn't know that I was already going to put him in my motherfucking house because I clearly seen a bag through that man. I'm not telling y'all no word of lie. So anyway, he constantly giving me his money, constantly giving me his money after I done allowed him to move in. And guess what? When I let him move in, y'all, guess where he was sleeping at? On the motherfucking living room floor. I told him, you can move with me, but you can't lay in the bed with me. Because at that time, I had 2 grandchildren that was living with me. My oldest grandchild, who's in college right now, and the young 13-year-old that's going to be 13 in February, the little boy that lives here with me now. I had those 2 grandchildren living with me. I used that man so much, y'all. And I said the most ugliest fucking things to this man. And this man was so meek and humble, he wouldn't say nothing back. He'd just keep doing what he thought he could do to impress me. I didn't like this man to the point, I'm not lying to y'all. I wish somebody can come testify. That man couldn't even shit in my motherfucking house. That's how much I did. He was a disgust to me. Because all Mama Wanda seen was the fucking money. I told that man, I said, when you got a shit, you better go across that street to your friend 2-Bit. They have a man that was living across from me, and he got close to the man. I said, whenever you got a shit, you make sure you go across that motherfucking street because you're not shitting in my motherfucking house. That's how disgusted I was with that man. So eventually, y'all, I told him, I said, Dennis, I was thinking, y'all, if I could say his name, but I can't because it's all in the motherfucking, in the newspapers and all that. I said, Dennis, I said, I don't want to do this no more. I don't want to do this no more. I said, I'm not having sex with you. You're a man. I know you want sex. I said, it has to end right here. And long story short, because I said all of that stuff, right? After telling him that, he told me, okay. I told him he had to get out my house. The conversation and the separation went good as far as Wanda thought. So I'm going to say about a week or 2 after I had put him out. And let me tell y'all, because I'm going to tell y'all how he was plotting to kill me. Every fucking night he used to watch Forensic Files. I used to say, what the fuck? What is he watching Forensic Files for? This before I put him out. So that goes to tell you that he was premeditating his motherfucking ass off to kill Wanda. So I put him out. And about 2 weeks after he was out, I was outside in my yard and I was doing something, sweeping, picking out grass out the I was doing something in my yard. And I turn around and I see Dennis coming down the street. In my mind, I'm with a black duffel bag, right? He coming down the street with that duffel bag. And I'm not thinking about he got a fucking 4-5 in that bitch. I'm just thinking he walking through the neighborhood and, you know, I was going to speak to him and all of this. Guess what he did? He came over. He walked all the way to me. And I remember him, we had a car. He bought me a truck, cash money, a Equinox, and he bought him, I'm going to just say him, but the car he bought me that car too, right? Both things was in my name. When I put him out, we had this thing going where he was paying part of the insurance on the vehicles, right? So when he walked up to me, my mind immediately fell on, he got to give me some money for this fucking insurance, right? So I went to telling him that, and he was like, all right, I'm going to give it to you. I got to go make change. Okay, you got to go make change? All right. It just so fucking happened, my son, a goon for real, okay? No lie, a goon for fucking real. He 33 years old. That motherfucker been in prison at least 13 years out of his fucking life. He just got out of jail last night. Cost me $1,500 motherfucking dollars. Right? But my son happened to pull up when Dennis told me, I'm going to go walk to the store and make change so I could bring you that money back. I said, well, Dennis, you ain't got to walk. I'll bring you. So when my son pull up and he seen us outside, he could tell, you know, I was a bit like annoyed with him even being around me. So when he said, I'll walk, and I said, I could bring you, he got in the fucking truck. I want y'all to pay attention to this good. Y'all share the screen. Let me see how many people watching me. I want y'all to share the screen. All right, get them in here, y'all. Get them in here. Anybody that record, please record this. Anyway, he finally gets in the truck, and I bring him up there to the store. Easy serve. Why when Dennis went into the store, oh, let me back up. I told my son, I said, we going to go run to the store because Dennis got to give me that money for the insurance. Thank y'all so much for the gifts. Thank y'all so much. Is Lily in here? Let me see if Lily in here. Who is that? Minister. Minister, you can come up, but I want you to just say something briefly, and if you're making shit make sense, you could just stay there if you want. It don't matter to me. So how you doing? Hello? 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 Let me see. I can't hear you, sweetheart. I cannot hear you. What's the name? Minister. Is that Minister? Let me see. Y'all, I can't even see that. He probably falling asleep. Happy New Year's. Thank y'all for the gifts. Thank y'all for the gift. I'm trying to see who. I can't hear you, baby. Go down and call back. Go down and call back. Okay, listen. Anyway, I bring Dennis to the store to make change. And I tell my son, we going to run to the store. Why the spirit led my son to follow us at that fucking store? So Dennis goes in the store and he taking like 10 fucking minutes, if not 15. And I'm saying, well, what the fuck is he doing in the store? It don't take that long to go make no fucking change. All right. He finally gets back in the fucking truck. And we drive home. When Dennis got out that car, still hadn't given me the fucking money, right? When he got the change, he still hadn't given me the fucking money. So We go home and we standing out there on my lawn, and my son jumps out his car and my son jump out his vehicle with his old lady, and he runs on side the trailer to piss, right? By this fucking time, I'm asking Dennis, I'm like, well, Dennis, when you gonna give me the money? When you gonna give me the money? So what's going on? Why, when I said that, my son had them finished pissing and was coming from on side the fucking trailer. And when he come from the side of that trailer, my son had a black fucking hoodie. When I tell y'all, Dennis turned around. Now, my son, old lady, was in the car, right? When Dennis turned around, Dennis pulled that motherfucker. Wait, I gotta back up. When we got there, my son went on the side of the trailer to piss. Dennis kneeled down on the y'all know what I'm talking about, on the side, on the fucking pavement, right? Dennis kneeled down and he digging in that black bag. So at that fucking point, looking back, he was digging in that fucking bag to get that 45, right? Baby, when my son come from outside that fucking trailer, I had to made it on the third step to go into my house. And I heard my son say, nigga, you gonna have to kill me. And I turn the fucking round. And I said, I know you ain't about to shoot my motherfucking son. That's just what the fuck I said. I know you not about to shoot my fucking son. My son stood there. He told that nigga, he said, nigga, you gotta kill me. My son turned around. He threw that fucking hoodie over his head. Then he pulled that motherfucking trigger. But guess who he pulled a trigger on? Because my son broke out when after he put that fucking hoodie on his head and told the nigga, you gotta kill me. Tevin broke out and he ran. Dennis turns toward me. And that bitch hit me in my fucking left leg. When he hit me in my left leg, I ran in the fucking house. When I ran in the house, I had done simply forgot that my 2 grandchildren was in the fucking house. So when I run into my bedroom, and there's another door, like a exit door when you're coming out my bedroom. There's a bathroom, and then you could go through the bathroom and hit the exit door on the outside, right? But my oldest granddaughter, she was laying in the bed, because I'm trying to think which way I'm going to fucking run. Which way I'm going to get the fuck out of here, because I instantly thought about my granddaughter. I said, if this motherfucker catch me right here, he might shoot my granddaughter. Y'all. Why that motherfucker caught me right in my bedroom? I was about 2 feet away of my granddaughter. 2 feet. Might have been a foot and a half. She laying in the bed and she's sleeping. That oldest granddaughter. That 12-year-old that's about to make 13 next month, he was in his fucking bedroom. And it wasn't no more than about 5, 6, maybe, no, I'm going to say about 10, 12 foot to get to his bedroom from where I was. Dennis caught me and he was standing in the fucking bathroom. I'm going to show y'all. I'm going to show y'all what I did. I'm going to show you. Hold up. Dennis catches me. He catch me, y'all. Wait a minute. Dennis catch me and I'm standing like this here. He about a foot away from me. About a foot. I need y'all to see my face. Okay, so I'm gonna just turn this way. I'm over here, and Dennis right here, right? When he caught me, I look him dead in his motherfucking eye. It was like he paused and was thinking about, should I blow fucking brains out? Should I hit in the chest? I guess he was thinking where the fuck he was gonna hit me at with that 4.5. I'm standing there, and I'm looking him in the eye. And I raised my fucking hand up, and it was this arm. I raised that arm up. I look him in the eye. I said, Dennis, whatever you do, please don't hurt my babies. Now, he already had to hit me in my fucking leg. Now, I'm bleeding in my fucking leg, right? I said, whatever you do, I had to surrender. Because he a foot away from me. He like right fucking in front of me. I said, whatever you do, Dennis, don't hurt my babies. Girl, when I said that, I did a number like my son because I felt like it was over. I was gone. I turned the fuck around. Why, when he put that fucking gun to my head, he had the gun to the back of my fucking head, y'all. And I raised my arm up, this same fucking arm right here. Raised that hand up, and when he went to shoot, I closed my eyes and I just held my head like that. And when he shot me in this fucking arm. They ain't got enough light in here. Hold up. They ain't got enough light. They don't have enough light in here. Let's see. That's a little better. Ain't that a little better, y'all? That's a little better. When he shot me, when I threw my hand up, that was nothing but an angel. That was one of my ancestors, baby. Because he had that fucking gun to my head. And I guess when he pulled back or however he did it, he caught me right here. Let me show you. Let me show you. I gotta see. Because y'all can't see in this dark. You see this mark right here? It went in. Can y'all see that? It went in and it came out. All right? It went in and it came out. I threw my fucking hand up. When I did that, somehow, some way, I don't even know how the fuck this happened. Somehow, some way, I got away from him. I started running. And when I started running, all I could hear my son saying is, man, nigga, somebody give me a gun. Man, this nigga shooting my fucking mouth. Man, nigga, somebody do something. You know, he was yelling for a pistol. Mind you, my son had just come out of jail doing 5 years. He got out in August. I got my ass shot November 3rd, right? So niggas, he hadn't got his piece yet. You know what I'm saying? So as I'm running, y'all, I could see this. I could see this so fucking good. I was running. And the more I ran, I felt myself getting weak. I made it to the back of my house by my neighbor. And I just remember I laid down and I could hear my son over me. Mama, breathe. Mama, breathe. They had so many fucking people was out there. I remember all of that. I could see all of that. And I laid down. I didn't fall. I laid myself down. And the reason I got shot up in my torso, because when I ran from him, he was constantly shooting, right? And I guess that's how I wish I could show y'all I wish I could show y'all my wounds. Girl, they cut this breast off right here. They cut it off, lift that bitch up, because I had a bullet in there. And I had staples all underneath my breast. My stomach was wide the fuck open. Laying there, my stomach was cut wide open with a white bag. Now, I only know this because I seen all some of the recordings. Thank y'all so much for the gifts. I seen myself, from what they showed me. But right there, I was laying there with my stomach wide fucking open. I don't know why they had my stomach open like that. I guess I don't know. They were getting the bullets out or what the fuck ever. I wish I could show y'all that skull. It looks like when somebody have a C-section, but it's way up here. Like the wound stopped way right there. And I had staples going all down there, right? Staples all underneath my motherfucking breast. I could show y'all some of these. I don't think Beagle. You see that? Do y'all can see that? I hope they don't. See that? Do y'all see all of this? This is where they did a lot of surgery. I wish I could show y'all every mark on my fucking body. Okay, but moving forward. Y'all, when I laid myself down and I just kept hearing my son, breathe, mama, breathe. Breathe, mama, breathe. I remember taking my last fucking breath laying on that motherfucking ground. When I got in that hospital, they flew me. They say I got flown to the hospital, right? There's a recording. I'm going to put it on my YouTube. I think I got it on my YT, but I'm going to put it on Beagle. When I was in that hospital, y'all, I didn't see my mother. You know how people say when somebody died, you're gonna see your mother or you're gonna see your loved ones? I don't believe that to be true. Not at all. Because when I fell into that coma, and before, no, after I fell in the coma, the doctors told my family, y'all, it was so many motherfucking people at that hospital. They was telling me how they had to run. It looked like a parade. Because that's how well known I am. I ain't trying to stroke my ego, but I'm just telling y'all. When I was in that hospital, y'all, and I transitioned over to another fucking space. See, they want to call it a coma. I called it a resting period. That's what I called it. A resting period. I need Lily. I need Lily. I don't know what nobody's saying in the comments. I'm going to keep going, y'all. Just give me a minute. I don't know what nobody's saying in the comments. King B, Bear, I don't know you. Angela, I don't know. But I'm going to let you up. If you're making any sense, you're welcome to stay. There go Lily. There my girl go.
Hi there, Blessing.
Hi, sweetheart. I don't listen, King B, Ray, Rod, whatever your name is. I don't want you to. Yeah, I know some people gonna have questions, right? But I don't want y'all to ask me no questions right now because I really want to get this out.
I have questions.
Huh?
I've been to the side like you have.
What happened?
Okay, Mr. King, can you wait until she finishes telling her testimony, please?
Came back.
Thank you.
Thank you, King.
Just mute your phone if you can so she can be heard.
Lily, how long you been here, sweetie?
About 10 minutes.
Oh shit. Okay. Well, you ain't really missing nothing because this way it gets. You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
All right. So anyway, when I transitioned over to that other space that I went into, I did not see any loved one, not one. Y'all want to know what I seen? And this ain't no motherfucking joke. This ain't no storyline. This is Mama Wanda's story. When I transitioned over, there were times that I went into a space. It was so fucking peaceful in that space. I didn't see my grandchildren. I didn't see no loved one. I didn't see no fucking Jesus walking up the bright light and all that shit y'all be hearing. People say, yeah, I seen myself walking into the light. I went into a space where I didn't have no conscience other than to know I was at peace. That's all it was. Then I transitioned to another space. And when I tell y'all that motherfucking space was so scary, y'all, it was so fucking frightening. I can't even explain how frightening it was. All I seen when I went into that space of turmoil, I seen green fucking lights. It was green lights that was in the back of like a back of a platform or something. It was digital looking green lights. It was multiple people walking around with a fucking helmet on their fucking head. I'm not lying to y'all. These people were just moving back and forth. Just running back and forth. Right? Y'all, when I went into those spaces, it made me realize when I came out that coma that I'm going to either live a righteous life or my ass going to be tormented for the rest of my fucking life. You understand me? That space, them two spaces that I was brought into, what does this say? Reward for war preparation.
They send you gifts. I'm writing it down.
Okay, so should I press the X button or confirm?
No, don't press anything. Yeah, don't press anything. Just continue. I'll press if I just have to kick somebody out too, but not to interrupt you. But I'm reading your comments so you can just tell your story. I'm reading and watching the comments, and I'm writing down who sent you gifts.
Okay.
So
But this little box that's in, but Lily, there's a blue box in front of me. I want to get that off the camera.
What is it saying?
It's saying,
Oh, look at there you go. You see that?
Thank y'all
You see
so.
your galaxy?
Thank y'all so much. Thank y'all so much. I appreciate y'all love. I really, really do. I really appreciate y'all love. So I'm gonna.
Screenshot it. You at 1K. Screenshot it.
Okay.
Thank you, Clarita. Thank you, Cuddy.
Okay. So should I get this box out of my way? I'm gonna press an X.
Yes, get it out your way.
Okay, there we have y'all. I appreciate. I'm gonna give y'all all the gratitude after I tell it. I gotta finish telling it. So anyway, when I went into these different spaces, like I said, it was simply one space that I was conscious of. That it just was peaceful. It was just so fucking peaceful, y'all. And then the power that be brought me into this other space. I'm imagining that the power is showing me if I don't get my life right, this is where you're gonna be. I don't see hell like a fucking lake of fire. We are literally going through hell right now. You understand me? And when we transition over, I solely believe that you either gonna go into this space of consciousness where you just at fucking peace, or you gonna go into this space where you tormented for the rest of you. Girl, it's a fucking fear. I'm telling y'all, the fear of being in that fucking space ain't nothing nice. I'm telling y'all, God love. So y'all, the doctors told my daughter, your mama, she's not here. She's not gonna make it. The machine is working for her. She's not breathing on her own. You know, my daughter told that doctor. This is what my daughter told me. She told the doctor, my mama is a fighter. I don't give a damn what y'all talking, but don't take them wires off my mama. My mama is a fighter. Y'all, I got a video out there. I'm gonna put it on Beagle. It's already on YouTube. Anyway, there's a video where I'm laying in the bed and my first granddaughter's uncle and my daughter was in the room with me. And this child name was Rondell. I know Rondell ain't gonna mind me saying his name. Rondell came up in there and he was saying, Wallow. They call me, some people call me Wallow, right? Wallow, you wanna get out of here? Guess what I'm saying in my bed? They got me buckled down because they don't want me to move because I don't know that my motherfucking stomach is cut wide open. I said, yeah, I want to get the fuck out of here. Just like that. I was in that bed. When I came out that coma, I was like, I'm ready to fucking go. I kept saying it. I'm ready to fucking go. When I came out that motherfucking coma, after the doctors had to give up on me, and my daughter told her my mom is a fighter, my mama coming back. Let me tell y'all something. Baby, them doctors were so fucking fucked up in the head. They didn't understand how in the fuck this girl survived this shit. Even after they did all they could do. And I'm laying there with the machine breathing for me 100 fucking percent. And my daughter refused to let them take them fucking wires off me. Yo, my daughter played my favorite song. I'm going back to when I was in the coma. She played my favorite song by Paul Martin, Bow Down and Worship Him. She put that fucking song on, and let me show y'all this picture. She put that song on. All right. When she had that song on, I got an 8x10 like this here. She put that fucking song on and she felt me moving. I was holding her hand. She felt me moving. And she put the fucking picture in front of me. And that's the day I came out that coma. The day I came out that coma is when my daughter played my favorite song. And she put these fucking children in front of my face. I wasn't looking then, but when I started moving my hand and all that, my daughter said she started thanking God. She just started thanking God because after holding her hand and she's still talking to me, she crying. And I'm listening at the song. And she said, Mama, look. Mama, just look. Mama, open your eyes. This is what she telling me. Mama, look. Look, Mama. Mama, look at your babies. And I open my motherfucking eyes. I open my eyes, y'all. Y'all. There are times I still go into depression because my body hurts so bad at times. And I don't give a fuck if you take a Percocet, a Molly set, whatever kind of set. It don't work all the time. You got to really be popping them fucking pills for your body to feel functionable. And all that does is make you addicted. I take Percocet one a day. One a fucking day. I take gabapentin, 600 milligrams, 3 times a day. I have a Law. I just have a bucket of fucking medicine that I have to take, y'all. And when I start feeling like I'm losing my independence, it breaks me down because I'm a very active woman. I love to engage with my grandchildren. I miss having a king with me and bringing me on vacations and all of these things. But if you go to my FB, my followers will tell you, they think that I'm just this iron fucking woman. They don't never see that I go through shit. And even though I show it, they still, they call me like if they got an issue going. I'm telling y'all, I'm not lying to y'all. Baby, it's days when I want to throw my motherfucking hand in the towel. Okay? And see, the morning I woke up and without this sight in my left eye, I say, God, how you brought me back here and my physical body is just going down. I had 4 fucking blood clots in my lungs. The morning I woke up with this no sight in this eye. I'm telling y'all, this young ladies, middle-aged ladies, older ladies, we have to stop using and manipulating men for fucking money. Because see, money could get you this. And everybody ain't gonna survive playing that motherfucking mind game with a man. A man that's already scorned. I fucked over that man. And so when I went to court, the lawyer asked me, what would I be satisfied with? You know what I told that lawyer? I said, I don't want him to go to jail. The lawyer said, excuse me, Miss Marks, can you repeat what you said? I said, I don't want him to go to jail. I was limping at that time. I had a walker. And he was broken up too in a wheelchair because my son caught him the next fucking morning. The next morning, my son caught him walking down the fucking street. Do y'all know that man was brave enough to come back and act like he didn't know what the fuck happened the night before? He walks down the fucking street, and my son and his old lady and his best friend, they seen him walking. They caught my son on video where my son, they say my son had his fucking feet on the accelerator. He hit Dennis so motherfucking hard. Dennis went to flying. When he got the fuck up, crawled up, or however he did it, all I remember is they kept saying Tevin was trying to kill him, with the car. He still didn't have no pistol. And the police came on side my fucking bed, the detective and all. You know what they told me? They said, Wanda, we have Dennis. And Dennis is pretty bad off right now. And we have a video of who caused him to be in the condition he was in. If y'all read that fucking story, y'all gonna see. Go Google that shit. He was broke the fuck up. And the detective told me that they knew it was my son. But they also were saying, but if it was my mother, I would do the same thing. That's what the fucking detective told me. But you see, I knew they were setting my son up. Because like I said, my son was in and out of incarceration since he was 13. They let him slide for that. But I knew they had a plan to get my son again back into the system. Yeah, yeah. That's another story. But anyways, where was y'all? Where was I, Lily? Where was I, Lily?
You were telling when they caught him. They caught your attempted murderer.
Yes. So moving a little faster, they did my case real fast. They had another lady who had gotten shot up and her husband at a food store. And I met that lady. Anyway, they did my they went to my case fast, quick in a motherfucking hurry. Right? So we go to court, and my brothers and sisters with me, they are so upset. They want him with life, with no parole. I'm
Yes,
saying,
you should.
I don't want him to go to jail. I'm saying that. So again, y'all have heard me say that the lawyer and the counselor or whatever you want to call it, social worker, they kept telling me, they was drilling it in my head. Wanda, this man didn't shoot you where he could just hurt you. He was trying to fucking kill you. Of course they didn't say fucking, but they was just drilling that in my head. Wanda, he has to go and suffer consequences. Look at you. I was still trying to balance myself and all of that stuff, right? Get myself back together. And I was crying. I was just crying. And so the lawyer called me in the back. Me and my son went in the back room, and he had a piece of paper in his hand. And he asked me, he said, Dennis wrote this letter. He said, do you want to read it? And I looked at my son, and my son said, go ahead on, read it. I still got that fucking letter today. I got that letter right now today in my files. On that letter, he was telling me how sorry he was. Can I forgive him? Can the family forgive him? That's basically what the letter was about. And still, y'all, I'm just crying. And I'm crying because I know what part I did to bring that man to wanting to kill me. I take full accountability for fucking with that man mentally. You talking about a humble, meek fucking man. God-fearing man. And I just would say nasty shit to him. I would kick him. We talking about a 6-foot motherfucker. Dennis had to weigh about 200, I don't know, 30 something, 230 something pounds. I don't know. That man was so angry because when I was dating him, right before he shot me and all that, he had a married lawsuit. Dennis could have got $250,000. Guess what Wanda told him? The first offer they give you, I want you to fucking take it. That's what I told him. I said, the first offer they give you, just take the motherfucker. Because I'm hungry for the money, right? We go to the court. Them motherfuckers ain't took long. When they told that 30,000, it was $30,000. $30,000. I told Dennis, take it. Dennis didn't have to take that because Dennis could have got, I'm telling y'all, a maritime lawsuit, or you could get paid. You gonna get paid. You know what I'm talking about? Where they work on a river and all that. Y'all, if they have any men in here, I can't see nothing but me. I can see shit flying. Oh, and I love how y'all got that flying across the screen. I've been waiting to see that. Light this motherfucker up like Christmas in July, bitch. And I love y'all. But anyway, I took them 30,000. I made him take them $30,000. I went and got my son a whole apartment. I furnished the motherfucker. Yes, my son was incarcerated, getting ready to come home. Like I told y'all, he came home in August. I had my son placed I had I got a 3-bedroom apartment for him, right? And I went furnished every bedroom so his daughter and his son could have their room, and I furnished I laid that motherfucker out with Dennis money. That's why I'm telling you, women, look, I'm telling y'all, it's not okay to be with a man knowing you don't have no attraction with this fucking man. Now, if you what y'all call him, a 304, Lily?
If you know a worker, you can say that.
Okay, well, if y'all a worker, that's one thing. But if you trying to fuck with a nigga just because you know he got that bag and you don't give two fucks about him, I promise y'all, you don't know. You could end up like this. You could end up just like this. Y'all, I go into deep depression at times. I just come out of a deep depression that I consume my motherfucking self with. When my body be hurting, y'all, and I can't do nothing active with my grandbabies, I get so depressed. I get so depressed, y'all. I found a way to ther I want to say therapy myself, if that's a word. But I use that as therapy when I get to making shit. I get to creating all kind. I paint, y'all. I painted a picture of Trina B. If any of y'all know Trina B, I painted a picture of Trina B. And I'm going to ask Trina B to show that picture. I do flower arrangements. All of that stuff, it keeps me sane. It keeps me sane. So all I'm trying to tell y'all is, it's simple. Don't use and abuse anything or anybody on this fucking planet called Earth. Don't do it. Because it could cost you your life. You women that's in a relationship that's abusive, y'all have to somehow, some way find support. And that's why I'm trying to get a building, a non-profit building, which would be called Mothers with Purpose. But men are welcome too. But that's just the vision God gave me. I kept hearing MWP, and I just was like, what the fuck? Why is I keep thinking about an MWP? God gave it to me. Mothers with Purpose. I want a space, y'all. I want a space so bad. Y'all just don't know the passion I have. I want a space so I can help the women and the men that's going through any sort of abuse. I just want to be a help to people. I'm not trying to ask for no pity party. I'm not that bitch. When I tell people I ain't had sex in 8 motherfucking years, they don't believe it. My daughter make jokes. She be saying, "Ma, what you ain't got no fucking feeling down there? Ma, what you got cobweb?" I said, "No, no, baby." I said, "This pussy still work." Because if I watch a romantic movie or something like that, my pussy get the paw saying, baby. It still works. It's just that I know I deserve to have a king. And this time around, I know how to submit my motherfucking self to a king. We can go find anybody to go fucking on. Anybody. And when you find and realize what your self-worth is and what your purpose is on this fucking planet called Earth, baby, you winning. You winning. Oh, yes, ma'am. And Lily, I have to say this, Lily.
Yes.
I have to say this, Lily. I do want the clout. And I want everybody to understand why I want the clout. It's not, I don't want to be fame and fortune. I don't want that. I don't want paparazzi taking fucking pictures of me, catching me digging in my fucking nose or something like that. I thank y'all so much for lighting up my page, y'all. I love it.
Oh yeah, they are going at it, baby. This young lady is going at it. I'm trying to you're right. You are at 43 major gifters, and I'm writing. I got all of their names wrote down here, and the ones that are these this young lady right here, a star, That young lady is showing the fuck up and showing out. You hear me?
Well, Lily, I'm so.
She giving you your roses right now while
Thank you so much,
She
sweetheart.
got me having chills. Your story got me having chills. I'm over here smiling. I'm quiet because I'm paying attention. You know what I mean? I'm trying to miss a beat for your thank yous and all that good
Thank
stuff.
y'all so much.
I respect that they're waiting, and you have another admin in here. She's showing up and showing out.
What's that admin name? What's that admin name?
Continue your story, and we are listening. We are paying attention, and your admins, we own it. I'm writing down the names of all your gifters. I appreciate you guys for respecting us. And somebody already talking crazy to me. I just blocked them out, period. I didn't mute them. I just blocked them all out because we in here for positivity.
Yes.
No negativity or nothing like that. So you keep it on going, and I'm writing. And your other admin, if I miss something, she on it. We on it.
Who is the admin? Who is the other admin?
Your other admin is where does it go?
What's her name? Is it Red Velvet or?
No, where is it? Where is it? Where is it? I didn't write her, but I'm gonna find it and then I'm gonna write it down. Your other admins, so I know who they are. Because she if I'm writing something. Said something about it's a young lady that's saying no questions right now. The post that I keep putting up, the blue post that I keep putting up, send the host gifts, be respectful when you come in, share the live. And she also I saw it when she said share the live and no questions. That's how I saw you had another admin in here. So we watching it.
That's
We are
good. That's
watching it.
good. And I feel like I want to bring people up to ask questions, because there are parts that I feel like I'm missing, and
Take your time.
if somebody asks me
Take
a
your time.
question, they could bring back that memory. It could.
It's okay. Take your time. You having your sip?
Yeah, look, I could show it.
No, you can show your cup and explain. You can verbally say what's in it.
Oh, I'm drinking black Stella Rose. The black
Okay.
Stella Rose,
I'm
yeah.
drinking. I'm drinking rosé and extra shot of extra.
You're breaking up, mama.
I said I'm drinking rosé and extra.
Okay, you still was breaking up a little bit up, but we'll get it right. So, what that say? Oh shit, girl, I hate that I can't see. Fuck. Oh, a total of 5 people won. So listen, y'all. I'm so serious, and I'm gonna be so grateful for this. I just want to build a space, y'all. Not build. Well, I'm saying build because I'm saying I need help. I need help for to get this space. I'm asking God to lead me where He want me to locate this space at because there are so many women and men. We can't forget about these fucking men. These men are scorned. There's no reason for us not to have a king helping us, leading us, guiding us because we've been abused. In the beginning, I didn't want no fucking man. And I'm going to be straight honest with y'all. I ain't trying to stroke my ego. I ain't trying to, put me way up on a pedestal. But do y'all realize, y'all want to talk some grown talk? Do y'all realize that pussy got power? I'm serious when I say that. Pussy have power. And one thing about me, I know how to work minds. Okay? And that's the reason I didn't want to go get involved with nobody else because every fucking man I dealt with, even though I was using and abusing them motherfuckers wanted to kill me because of my sex. They didn't want nobody else to have the fucking sex. Cause baby, this 55-year-old motherfucker, she 54, but I be 55 in March, so I'm 55, okay? I know how to work it. Y'all can't take us for granted because some of us older women, we can outdo these motherfucking young women. I'm not throwing no type of shit. I'm just saying. I need y'all to understand that. It was the pussy that caused me to get motherfucking shot up. It was the manipulation. It was the mental torment that I was doing to him mentally. I would tell him, look at you. Look how you walk. Oh, Lord. Oh, Lord. Just go ahead, Dennis. Dennis, you got to shit. You better go across the fucking street and shit then. This a motherfucker that's living with me. This is how I'm talking to the man. Get the fuck across that street, buy 2-bit and go shit. And motherfucker, you sleep right there on the floor and watch the TV. Don't come in my bedroom. But y'all, think about this. I've thought about this over and over and over. Do y'all know that man could have blew my mother? Because at that time, I was taking Xanax. At that fucking time, I was taking Xanax. And I often would fall asleep on the sofa. Do y'all know that man could have blew my motherfucking brains out while he was in my house watching forensic file every fucking night? Because he had started premeditating on it way before I knew he was going to do this to me. But I look back and I think about how in the fuck this man could have killed my ass, shot my ass in the head, the fucking eye. Girl, that man could have really ruined my life. That man could have really taken my fucking life. And I want y'all to go pull it up. If you can, Lily, put it in the fucking comments. It was at 119 Dove Street, Dove Street.
One 109 Dove Street.
119. 119 Dove Street.
Okay.
La Place, Louisiana. LAPLACE. Zip code 70068. Go pull it up.
Okay.
Y'all go pull it up. If y'all want to read on it, like I said, I've been interviewed. I had an interview in my home when I did my first interview, and it's on YT. I've spoken at conferences in Boston, Massachusetts. I went to Dallas, Texas, and spoke, and I went to Orlando, Florida, to speak for Miss Sherelle Rose Green. She speaks on bringing abuse to light as well. Thank y'all so much. I love it, girl. Look, just look at I love lights and water. I love fucking lights and water. But anyway, if y'all want to go read what the media says, y'all can go read that. But I just want all of you women to know, and men, when I say this, I'm saying it for both genders, males and females. We don't have to use a motherfucker to get what we want. Because if we continue to do it, we can use them until it costs us our life. We don't have to do it, y'all. And I know they got a lot of motherfuckers on this app, both apps, that's dealing with mental challenges every fucking day. Every day. Now, I need to show y'all. Lily, should I start bringing them up to ask questions now or what?
I didn't hear you. I didn't hear you.
Should I bring them up to start asking questions now? I need to put my glasses on so I can see what y'all are saying. You know.
Okay. Do you want is open questioning, or do you want it limited to specifically one things, because it's gonna get all over the place?
No, I want it open to what I'm talking about, the concern of abuse.
We can start it. Let them in.
Let them in. Okay, let's see who this is.
Let them in. You know, your gifter, Miss, her name is the young lady. The young lady that's keeps sending these big gifts, let her in first. That's your largest giver. She don't probably send like $200 in gifts already.
Is that her, the store something?
Hey, that's her right there.
Hi, sweetheart.
Angel, that's her right there.
No, because I just happened to swipe past your page on the heat list, and this is my first time seeing you, and your story just like, ooh, Jesus Lord, like, because I'm going through it now, like.
Oh, Star.
I'm really going through the same shit now, but my situation, I already broke up with the dude. I've been living on my own for 2 years. He just pop up every month and a half, 2 months. And, like, I was really just telling my cousin, he said, like, I'm really scared of this nigga. Like, he giving me, if I can't have you, nobody gonna have you vibes. I just, New Year's of 2021, I had 8 staples in my head.
Oh, Star.
What happened other than me and him fighting, and he said I hit my head on the curb. I woke up in the hospital.
So right now, you in fear of him harassing you, right?
I went through the domestic violence shelter. They put me in my apartment. Why? Like probably 2-3 months after I got in my apartment, while he was working for the maintenance.
Damn.
Like literally, and then like it'd be like we let's just be honest. It's not all on him, because we had about good months where I'd be like, okay, nigga be on some chill shit.
Yes.
The minute I don't call him, or I don't know. It's like
But Star, baby, let me tell you something.
Like,
Star, can I see you? Can I see you? Are you able to be shown on the?
A wig on, but
Don't worry about all that.
you
Don't.
catch me on my live. I don't always look like this.
Okay,
And I've been
let me
like,
follow you.
Really, like, had me sitting here crying, like. People don't understand. And then I'm a little female. I'm only 114 pounds. And everybody be like, oh, why you don't just call the police? Because that shit makes shit worse sometimes. Motherfuckers ain't scared of the police no more. I live in Washington, D.C. Niggas out here are not scared of the police.
But Star, can I tell you,
You know what I'm saying? Over tantrum a motherfucker.
but can I tell you something, Star? Because it sounds like you are consumed already in believing that it can work. Do you have an app open? You must have another app open on your phone.
Who, me?
Yeah, because it's repeating itself. Maybe she'll come down and come back up, or she got a call or something.
Probably clearing it. Just go to the next one. Let her go. Drop her
Okay.
down and let her go to your next person.
Okay. What is it, Tevin? Yes, I'm using it. I'm sorry. I'm using it. Go practice on something else.
Yeah,
Don't
she's
stand
gonna
there and
have
look
to
at me.
go out and go back in. So go to your next person and then let her come back in.
Okay. Thank y'all so much for the gifts. Thank y'all so much.
Hi there.
Hi. I think I remember seeing your name.
My name is Real. My real name is Brittany.
Uh-huh.
I just want to say, everybody who go through that, y'all just keep y'all head up and stay strong. And you an inspiration to me for real. I've been watching you. I just been sitting in the back. I just made my name this. My
Okay.
name was Bree, but I changed it. So now I'm on this page and I'm stay tuned. I really love y'all.
Yes, ma'am. We love
And
you too,
y'all
baby.
inspire me to do better and to
Yes.
be a better parent for my children.
So are you having any? Because abuse have many faces, right? It's something about.
I
Do you
just
have an app open in your phone? Can you clear out your phone?
if it's breaking up, let them come back in. If it's breaking up, I said I was in the. Can you hear me?
You're very staticky, and it's a lot of noise in the background.
Hold on.
Like clear out your phone. Like
When they come in, let them come back in. Go out and come back in.
yeah, because maybe you have apps open in your phone. I want to hear what you're saying though. Thank y'all so much for these gifts. I love it. I don't know what the cost is or none of that, but I really appreciate y'all. Y'all keeping this bitch lit up, and I love it. I love it. So
Yeah,
let's.
that's what you wanted. That's
That's
what you
right.
wanted to get that building.
That's right. I
They
want it so
understand.
bad,
They need
Lily.
this building that you're talking about. They need this building.
Wow.
They need MWE. So they understand. So they
Yes.
trying to contribute to that. And I appreciate them for you.
Yes,
So they
ma'am.
sending it. They came in and showed me out, baby. Hear me? Thank y'all.
Okay, Uncle.
Thank y'all.
Let's let Uncle say what he's saying. Let's hear.
I respect everything you said. I just recently had a cousin of mine got killed by her husband. You know what I mean? And I'm a Pisces too. I'm born March 17th, St. Patrick's Day.
I'm an Aries though.
Behind me reading you and understanding what you went through a hell of a lot.
Yes.
You know what I mean? And I always tell, I got two daughters myself, and I always tell them, but I was that type of guy. When I was out there in the streets, I was making my money the fast way. And that brave woman's to you because you drive some nice cars and have a jewelry and this and that going on, right? And girls don't really read. They judge the book and don't read the pages. That's very important. I always tell my daughter, don't judge that book. That book might be the hell in the bottom if you don't read them pages.
Yep.
You got to get to them pages. You can just read maybe 1 to 10 pages. Oh, shit, this guy is gorgeous. I like him. Oh, it matched the cover of the book. But if you go finish the book, you see more about that person.
Right.
And
Right.
that's what a woman like you, beautiful woman like yourself went through because you didn't continue reading them pages.
That's
you
right.
enjoy what you see at that time. And you love everything that you see at that time. But then when you close that book because that page is the cover was so good, fantastic to you, you didn't want to read the pages no more. That's what caught you out there. You know what I mean?
Right.
I can see you got good energy. You blessed, woman. You know
Yeah.
what I mean? I'm
Yeah.
talking to a blessed woman.
Yes.
You know what I mean? A beautiful queen that I'm looking at who went through a lot of trials and tribulations.
Yes.
And the only thing you got to do now, because I don't normally pop up on nobody like this, because me myself, when you said you're telling your story, I own my own magazine. And my sister said, yo, this is a good story you could even come up with. Cause I've been on my magazine for over 20 years. So stories like this here that mean something that could bring for all the young women in the world, even the babies, even the young ladies that's on this app, you know what I mean?
Yes.
I mean, not to be funny, so many ways that you prostitute yourself by asking for something that it could be given to you the right way.
Let me step in for a minute, Uncle. I see Star is saying, what's your magazine? Okay, she's asking, Star is asking for me to let my administrators love all, okay. I'm just trying to get this, sending gifts to Mama Wanda. Star, you're gonna have to come back up and tell me what you're talking about, baby. So, because you're a king, we're gonna let the person above you speak. We're gonna let the lady talk. How you doing, soldier?
Hey, I'm blessed. I won't stay very long.
That's
I
okay.
just want you to know that I have been inspired, by we call it a mess, but God takes our mess and turns it into a ministry.
There you go.
That's basically what's happening with you right
Yes.
now, and you really don't have anything to do with this. God has everything to do with this thing because He allowed it to happen.
Yes,
To bring
yes.
the best out of you, not just the best out of you, but for those that will be viewing.
That's right.
Because there are many out there who need to hear this story.
That's right.
It has blessed and helped us. I want you to know that I am very grateful and I'm blessed to have run across your page because I know that God is a healer. He's a deliverer. He's everything that we need. I want to thank Him for bringing you back to be able to
Yes,
tell
Lord.
that story. To help so many. Not
Yes.
that building that you're saying that you want. God
Yes.
already had that place established for you. It's just a matter of being His time.
That's
He's
right.
just setting you up right now.
That's right.
Wherever He leads and wherever He guides, He provides.
That's right.
What He's doing right now.
Thank y'all for the gifts.
So
Thank
I just
y'all.
want to say thank you. Keep up the good work. And just keep being positive like you're
Yes.
doing. And I want you to keep lifting the Lord up, and everything, and giving Him His props. He's got your back.
Yeah, you're right.
But He's still doing a work in you. He's doing a work to make you even greater.
Yeah, you're right.
King that you're talking about, God already has him prepared. It don't matter what you've been through or where you've been. God already have him prepared. He's just still working on you to prepare you for that king. Because it's going to be like none other.
That's right.
That's right.
That's right.
God's got you. I'm
she is that queen, too. She is that queen, too. She definitely is that queen. I respect what you said about her. Because I see a lot in her that, I mean, she's a giver. When
Yes.
she was younger. She was a giver.
Yes, I'm still a giver. I'm still is.
So much a giver, guys take that opportunity to go beyond what he's supposed to do.
Yes.
You know what I mean? That's why I tell my daughter, read them pages. I don't want to meet none of your boyfriends until they put a ring on your ring, a ring on your finger. I don't want to meet none of them niggas.
I hear you.
I don't want to meet none of them.
I hear you, man.
I don't want to meet none of them. Because I look at what I used to do.
Yeah.
See, God blessed me to do something to bring back to the hood. That's why I'm on this here now. Because I like to give back.
Right.
You know
so, King. So, Uncle, you have magazines, you said, right?
Yes.
You do magazines. So, can you inbox me and we can work something out? Maybe you could.
I will.
Yeah.
I will. Definitely do that.
And Miss Soldier.
I've been owning my magazine company for over 20 years.
Okay.
And I've been knowing a lot of artists, a lot of models. I put good stuff into my magazine, like stories or small businesses. I give them opportunity. I'm a brand itself. I'm not asking nobody for nothing. I just like to put get my blessings.
Yeah, you're right. But sometimes, Uncle, sometimes, like myself, my daughter, she often tell me, Ma, you can't keep telling people no. When they offering me something, I be like, no, I don't want it. And sometimes I be needing it. But I'll tell a person I don't want it. And my daughter said, Ma, you got to learn how to receive your blessings. You got to stop, throwing away your blessings.
But baby girl, you're doing it right. You're doing it right. I'm going to tell you why you're doing it right. because sometimes you got to say no to people because people don't think you really need it. What you do may need it, but don't let the next man just like don't tell, you know how he is. Don't tell the right hand what the left hand is doing.
Well, you know, the truth is,
So,
Uncle, I don't give a damn if they know I need it. I don't give a damn one way or the other if they know. You know what I'm
I
saying?
respect that, but that's my logic. You know, because I mean, like I was from the hood. You know what I mean? I come back to help people out with certain things. Like this is my studio. I'm in one of my offices right here.
Yeah.
I can show you just a little bit. This is my little office. You know, I was eating before I came. I heard you talking.
Where do you live?
So I live in Harlem. I
Oh
live in New York
wow.
City.
Okay. I never
I was
been to
born and
New.
raised in Harlem.
Well, I did. I went through New York, but I never actually got. You know, when you take the I was in Boston, Massachusetts, and we caught the bus to New York, and you know how everybody go to that street, China Street or whatever that shit is, where they sell all that the purses and different things like that.
I'm sorry to cut you. I got somebody I got a session.
Go ahead.
I'm in my studio.
Go ahead, baby.
I'm definitely gonna follow up with you, baby.
I followed you,
Okay?
so let's keep in touch. Thank you for coming in. So I don't know what happened to Lily, Mama Soldier, but you welcome to stay there if you want. You know,
Okay.
yeah, you welcome to stay
Yeah.
there. I
Yeah.
want people to ask me questions because if you ask me questions, then it brings me back so I could give a clear answer of what actually happened. Like, girl, it's just so much.
Well, I
She,
like the idea of you being transparent.
yes,
Very
ma'am.
transparent because it's hard for people to admit when they are wrong. And
Yes,
see, that's the God in you that have acknowledged the fact that you were part of the cause. And most of us don't want to admit that because I was just telling someone on my panel, on my live, that you have more women that do men wrong. They do men wrong just as well as men do women
that's
wrong.
right. That's right.
So basically, they didn't understand that. But yes, it is. And we have to be careful because you cannot take advantage of someone, just as you were saying. If you don't want anything to do with them, you don't love them, you don't have a positive reason for being there with them, then it's best not to get into a relationship because you're desperate for money. You
Yep.
see what I'm saying? You can't
Yep.
use your body for everything. Your body can't be used for everything, even though you're a sex symbol. And men tend to draw to that. But you got to use the wisdom that God has given you
That's right.
if you have it. But I just want to say thank you for being
Thank
so
you, Miss
transparent.
Soldier.
Because
I
that's
want
what
to
God
stay in
is
touch with
honoring
you.
right now. He's
Yeah.
honoring that right now because you're transparent. And I love it.
Where
And
do
I
you
love your
stay, Miss
administrator.
Soldier?
Ma'am?
Where do you stay, baby?
Oh, I'm in Houston.
I want to meet you one day. I don't know. I want to meet. I love elderly people. In no disrespect, I could just see that you have a little age on you, because my best friend, she was 65 and she transitioned maybe 6 years ago, and I really miss her. I really, really
Yes,
miss
ma'am.
her. She was a
Yes, ma'am.
real friend, like a real true friend.
Yes, ma'am.
You
And that's
know,
what we need. We need real, true friends in
that's
this world.
right.
And
Yes,
God is the
ma'am.
only one that can give us that.
That's right.
We can be deceived by what we see on the cover.
Yep.
But the inward part will tell us the best.
That's
Because you
right.
can't hide it too long. I heard you say that.
That's
You
right.
can't hide it. It's going to eventually come
It's
out.
coming out. So you may
But I
as well
want to
just
say this
bring
before I
bring your
go.
authentic self, say how you feel, and just tell the truth. Just be truthful. That's it.
That's right.
It's not hard
Yeah,
to be righteous.
I want to thank God for sending your administrator too, because I know she's new to your page. I was on your page earlier today, or I don't know if it was today or yesterday, that God brought her into your life.
It was
Because
yesterday.
I looked at how He brought her how to guard, how to guard the truth and bring the respect into the house.
She's
Because
very
we have so
good.
much disrespect. So we have to have warring angels. She's a warring angel.
She is.
I
And
want to
she's so
thank God
humble
for
with
her.
it. She's very humble with it.
Soldier Mom.
Huh?
Thank you. I appreciate it.
Yeah, you are. You really
She
are.
is.
You one of God's warring angels, and that's what we need, warring angels. I got a song that I
But that
dance
was
off
my
a lot.
first time on her page. But
I
thank
know.
you
I
for
heard you.
recognizing.
I heard you.
She's
I
so
heard you.
humble in how
I
she
felt you.
handled things. I love the way
I
she
felt you.
handled things.
Yes, that's awesome.
And when I get
You
this
make the
building,
ladies.
I would love for Lily to be a part of it. I want positive people. I want people that done went through abuse hands on. You understand? To run that MWP. I'm so hungry for it. And
It's coming, baby.
I'm
It's
actually
already
about to
being
move.
prepared for you. It's
Yes,
already
ma'am.
being prepared.
Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am.
Yeah, but
God
thank
is
you for
good.
allowing me to come up. I really appreciate that.
All
And
right.
thank you, Miss Lily, for being obedient to God, and coming in to support our sister here. That's
I
very
appreciate you. Thank you so much, Mom.
Yes, y'all quite welcome.
All right,
But I
baby.
love y'all. I'm gonna go
Love
and
you
feed my
too.
special needs son here, so I'm
Love
gonna
you,
go and
son.
get him fed, get my special needs baby fed, and get him prepared before too late. I like feeding him no later than 6:30. So I'm gonna
Yeah.
go and get that done. But if you guys are on later, I will be back.
Okay, thank you, Miss Soldier.
Is it okay
I
if
believe
I
I'm
follow
following
you?
you.
I'm
It's
following
okay.
Is it
you.
Yeah,
okay if I
yeah.
follow you, Soldier
It's
Mom?
okay. Yes, ma'am. It's okay.
Okay.
Go right ahead.
Thank
All
you.
Yes,
right.
ma'am. I would love to have you as one of my administrators. I just became a family a leader on Bigo last night, so I decided to go
Okay,
and
you
get my own family.
Who your family
And
with?
it's called United Power. I mean, Unified Power is what it's
Oh,
called.
okay. That
Because we have
sounds
to be
like a good
unified.
family.
We
Yes,
have
we
to,
need to
we have to
unite
see
with
the
one
vision.
another. We really
Yes,
do.
ma'am.
Enough of all of that foolishness. We gotta. Life is too short.
That's right. Enough of that.
I'm sorry if I interrupted you, Miss Wanda. Miss Soldier, if you don't mind, follow me so that I can go into your page because most of the time it doesn't let me follow or comment on anything if we're not following each other. I'm learning that
Okay,
too.
I went into the comments and followed you.
Okay,
Okay.
What's your
thank you.
name? Miss Lily. Yeah,
Miss
I
Lily.
followed you already.
Awesome,
And,
awesome,
so we're following each other now, so you should get the notifications and everything. But
awesome.
I want
Thank
you
you.
to
I
know I
appreciate
love
you.
you guys.
I
I
love
love
you too,
you. I'm
Miss
praying for
Soldier.
you. God is still doing a work on you, and I'm gonna tell you something else God gonna do for you, Miss Lily. I mean, not Miss
Okay.
Lily, but what you call Mama Wanda.
Yeah.
God is gonna help you in these areas because when you represent God, He's gonna help you with certain words that you're using. Because what it does, and I'm not coming in trying to tell you what to do on
No,
your
say
page.
what
I'm
you
just
have to
giving
say,
some wisdom,
Mama. Say what you have to say.
about the profanity. God.
Oh, now that's just a
It's okay.
habit.
It's okay. You're good though. You okay?
Yeah.
That comes in time because I used to be one. I used to do it myself all the time, every day, all the
Yeah,
time.
I do
But
want to remove that from my vocabulary because, and a lot
it's
of people
okay.
think when you use cuss words that you don't know any other words to use, but that's not so with me. I'm not no genius or none of that, but I'm not no dummy. You feel me?
That's
So
right. That's right.
I'll
That's
eventually
good.
get away from that because I had a minister tell me when I got shot, it was maybe a month or so afterwards. He told me, "Do I see myself speaking to millions of people?" He asked me
Yes,
that.
ma'am.
And guess what my response was, Miss Soldier?
Yes.
No. I told him, no, I don't see
No.
that. I honestly told him, no, I don't see that. But I have already spoken to more than a million.
Yes.
Not in one setting, but
God's
I know
plan.
I've spoken to over a million people. And I
God's
know I've
plan.
helped somebody. I know
Yes,
I've helped
ma'am. You
somebody.
have. You have more than somebody. You help millions.
Yeah, you're
Because
right.
I'm one of those people that has been helped today. So I'm grateful for that. That God has given you the platform. See, God, He said that the last shall be first,
And
and the
then
first shall
shall
be
be
last.
last. That's
So
right.
that's what
Everybody
He's
have a
doing. He's putting
time.
us on a platform to be
Everybody
able
have
to.
a season. And you know what makes me upset, Miss Soldier? Going throughout these big old streets, if it looks like you gaining more than the next person,
Uh-huh.
they come up with trying to characterize you with all type of bullshit. But I tell everybody, baby, if you don't watch me and know that my audio matches my video, then you shouldn't say a goddamn thing.
Yeah, when you get a chance, honey, won't you send me that information so I can pull it up online?
Okay,
To look at it. See, inbox it to me so I can go and check it out.
I'll
And
sleep. Lily,
to
do
look
you
at.
mind typing it in the comments?
Oh, let me do that now.
Okay.
Oh,
I'll
okay.
pin
Thank
it
you,
right
Lily.
now.
Thank you,
You're
Lily.
welcome. You're
Yeah,
welcome.
so I'm gonna wait here and so I can screenshot it.
Lord, I just want to thank you for Lily. I really
Yes,
do,
Lord.
God. Because
Yes,
I
Lord.
didn't see this coming. This girl is so humble. She's a meek girl, and her response to things that are negative, it's encouraging. The person should take
That's what
some
I'm
kind of
talking about.
encouragement
And
from it.
I prayed, just the other day when I was on here, I was praying for you because There was some lady on here. I know that she said she was homeless. But it was a lot of cursing and calling them bees and stuff like that. And God ain't gonna have nothing to do with you calling people bees and all this
Well,
kind of
she
stuff here.
actually, I'm not, I don't have no ill feelings against her, but she took everything in a wrong perspective. I'm gonna say it like
Yes,
that. And you know
yes,
what
that's
else?
right.
You know what else, Miss
That's right.
Soldier? God do
That's right.
things. He does things purposely.
And he sent you
Purposely.
this week. I saw this baby come up. You should have seen me shouting on my in my house.
Y'all, there it goes, Miss Soldier. That's it right there.
Can you see it? I'm sorry to interrupt you, Miss
What
Wanda.
is
Miss
it
Soda,
now?
it's in blue.
Oh, in blue. Okay, yeah. Let me screenshot it. I got it.
And you put my name up, when you're searching it, you could put my name and his name. My government name is Wanda Marks. I don't give a damn who get it or none of that bullshit. It's Wanda
Wanda
Marks.
Walk. Can
And
you
his
please spell your
name is
last name?
Dennis Lee Johnson.
Wait, can you please spell your last name, please?
Marks.
And his name?
His name is Dennis Lee Johnson. Okay, Star wants to come back.
Okay, thank you.
Okay.
I'm sorry, I meant to put please behind it. You're a host, right? You're a new host?
Me?
Yes.
Yes,
No,
ma'am.
no, ma'am. No, ma'am.
Because I was gonna say, you should make a fan badge. That helps out too.
Like what? What do I put? How do I put the badge on? Like what? I don't understand.
It's in your stickers. We'll do it later. Thank you for the info. We'll do it
That'll
later.
help out too, and that'll help you keep track of basically your gifters and stuff like that.
Yeah, I really.
Doesn't know how to get to it yet, so we're gonna do that in a minute after we finish when she and I have our meeting, when we have our talk, so I can show her how to do it because it's in there. I already pushed it and went on because I'm writing it down, but I pushed it to make sure that it was on her page as well. So thank you for the info.
Yes, ma'am. I'm just trying to help out a little bit.
Yeah, you're right.
I appreciate it because you helping me out learn too as we go.
That's right. That's what it's about.
Miss Lily.
That's what
I
it
just
is.
started on what do you call Bigo like less than a month ago or a month ago.
Oh,
so I'm learning.
Okay. Okay, so I follow both of you guys.
Okay.
I'm a inbox y'all behind the scenes.
Okay.
You should also make a WhatsApp.
Okay.
So you
Lily.
can have like either a WhatsApp or I'll say a WhatsApp because people can text you and call you on that and you don't have to give out your real number.
Okay.
Oh yeah.
So we'll do that in private. Y'all could help me.
Have one of your admins make you a Discord.
Soldier mom. Okay.
So
Okay.
you can message back and forth with your fans and they can.
I'm gonna keep Lily as an admin, and so she can. I love her spirit. I just love her spirit stuff. I love yours too.
Look into making her a Discord. And I was also saying I love your platform and your content. So like you should like start doing like domestic violence interview. Like you could really.
Yeah. I will. I will have a panel because I just read from this young lady here, DD Keys. She got shot in the face with a 45. That 45 put holes in your ass that a fucking elephant can go through, girl.
Okay, Miss Roster, I'm gonna follow you to TFO Roster. She said y'all working on it. Y'all already got it in the workings. Okay.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Oh my God.
It's something about your spirit, like I don't know what's attracting me. I've been on your page for a minute now.
Well, I hope it's the righteousness that attracts you. I'm a good person, Star. I really am. Back in the days, girl, I was terrible. I made a lot of mess. I caused a lot of confusion. And I would tell people, little as my ass is, I'll make the fucking mess, but I know how to clean it up. But I was rootless. I was very, very rootless.
Air on this app because there's so much mess on this app, and you don't really see a lot of people doing positive stuff.
That's right.
So this is like a change.
Let me tell you. Oh wait.
I'm a host too, but I'm normally on the little messy side.
That's okay. That's okay.
To change the atmosphere, like
sometimes. Look, I go to that drama too. Sometimes I go and I watch it. If I feel I want to comment, I'm gonna comment, but it's not gonna be nothing negative.
Nah, that's not your content. Your content, you got some good. This is you.
But look, listen at this story and Lily and everybody watching. I shot, no, I shot. I stabbed two boys. This is the life I was living. I stabbed up two boys. Do you know when it was time to go to court, I went to them niggas and I told them, I said, let me tell y'all something. Y'all could go in there on that stand and tell them people I did this and I did that. But if you do go and do that, you gonna have problems. Do you know I demanded them guys to tell the people they didn't want they didn't want to go forward with the charges? I would have been in jail right now for attempt fucking murder.
Can
And
I
I'm
say
saying,
something real quick?
say it, baby, say it.
No, I just want you to comment to Miss Sexy 619. She said, I know I need to leave, but I get scared he'll find me, so I stay.
I want the people that's dealing with any type of abuse, please inbox me. You can go on Instagram and inbox me, or you could go on this page here and inbox. Please, we need to talk. We need to talk.
Is that your Instagram name or is that your
That's
Cash
my
App?
C8. That's my C8. My Instagram name is
Can the
O.
admin put your Instagram name in the comments
Yes,
so we
ma'am.
can do it?
Is OG Nola.
She sound like she needs
Yes,
you. I saw that
OG
comment. She said she
Nola.
want to leave, but she's scared, so she
Wait a minute,
stay.
OG, can you please spell it? Sorry to interrupt you,
It's
Star.
it's a
Can you please
capital.
spell it,
It's a
OG?
capital O and a G.
It's going in and out. I don't know. I might have to drop and come back in because it's static in.
It is,
Um,
and that's aggravating.
You
Yeah.
can type Ms. Wanda.
Oh, I can type it myself. Okay.
You can type it in there yourself. Just hit the circle with the two lines in the middle.
Okay. This is my.
it's,
Do I have a nine? Oh, an OG Nola 9. I think that's what I have.
OG Dola.
OG Nola.
OG. No, okay.
Yes, I'm from. Yeah.
Oh, girl, we got some stories. I used to strip on Chef Mitchell back in the day.
In the East.
At the Onyx.
In the East.
In the East.
I'll be damned. Well, we gonna talk about that, girl, because one day we gonna have a panel where everybody just talking and enjoying themselves, and then we gonna have a panel where we get serious and allow people to share their stories, all of that good stuff. We need support. We have to support one another. I'm telling y'all.
Yes, I done had my days in the NOLA.
Who is that? Who IG is that? Miller. Who?
Who is Miller? Who is that? It says brought you that type of shit mute because why are you putting your stuff on her? That's somebody trying to get. Who shit is that? That's not yours.
No, mine's just OG.
They put their stuff up with your stuff so they can get followers too.
Wait.
No, baby. No, baby is not one of your admins.
No.
Yeah.
No.
That's one of your viewers been in your box. That's been in your past.
And TOF, Roster, whoever that is, they need to be muted because they put their IG up with her.
Yes, TOF. Yes, we did. TOF, you want to come up, baby?
I'm going to drop.
Okay, thank you, Star. We going to keep in touch, baby. Man, I'm done your bit.
Are you inviting TOF roster in?
I want her to come in.
Push the box. She might be there.
No.
If she's not there, just go to your next person because you got several people that was trying to get in there.
That's Soldier Mother, somebody. Hello.
I'm gonna stay up here. I just somehow went out, but I'm not gonna stay. I'm gonna give somebody else an opportunity to come up. But I believe I got that information, but I don't think I got the name because when I came back in, it was new again. So I didn't get everybody down at the bottom. I didn't get the name that you told me to put in.
Okay.
Will you just inbox me so I can let your mind rest a little bit and let other people come in and ask questions if they need to?
Okay. I'll inbox you the information. You talking about for IG?
Okay. All right. I love you guys.
Love you too. Okay, baby.
Okay, TOF roster, she getting smart, so I don't know if you want her to come in because that might be a pile of mess. I'm not sure.
Wait, what's she saying?
You telling somebody to mind y'all business. When the young lady was saying that she added her own information, and she's like, y'all mind y'all business, um, that kind of deal, that kind of talk. So I'm not sure if you want her to come in or not.
Yes,
She said Mama is a member. We talked about this earlier.
yeah.
Now, the young lady, Miss Star, was saying that she added her information.
Why
And
don't
she
you
telling
come
us,
up? Why don't you come up, TOF roster? Come up, baby, please.
yeah. So I don't know.
Star
Maybe your
mother
Instagram.
is still in the box. Do you know you in the box, Star
Yeah.
mother?
She's off now.
Why don't TOF? What is it? TOF? Yeah.
TOF.
TOF, would you please come in? Let's see. There she is.
What's up, Mom?
Hey, baby.
How
What's?
you doing?
I'm pretty good. How's it going? What's going on?
We good. Nah, chilling. How you feeling? You feeling all right?
Yeah, I'm good. I'm having a good day today.
That's good. How the babies doing?
Oh, girl, they fine. You don't hear them running around there. I told them I had to do this live, and I needed them to be very quiet. Go find a space and sit your ass down somewhere. So you're not meaning no harm in the comments, right?
Oh, nah, come on now, man. I love everybody. You already know.
Yeah. Well,
We
that's what I
already talked.
thought.
I just want everybody to know we already talked. We already talked, so. And I told you when you met the man or whatever, if he couldn't get you the building, then reach out to me, you know, because I had connects on
Oh,
event spaces and stuff. So,
yes, you did say
yeah.
that. You did say that.
So, yeah, I'm just trying to help.
Yeah,
Anybody
you're
I can
right.
help.
Yeah, you're right.
Anybody I can help, for real. Because I ain't perfect. We all
Start
human.
smooth.
We all go through everybody. We need healing. Like, for real. We need a lot of it.
Yes, and I really, it makes me feel good, TOF roster and to Lily. I know Lily knows that by now, but it makes me feel good when I see I've helped somebody out of a harm way or
Yeah.
in danger. It does something
That's
for
how you
me.
see your success and your blessing. Helping people. You know what I'm saying? They say service to many
That's
is
right,
service to
delivery.
greatness.
That's right,
Service to
delivery.
many is service to greatness. So,
Yeah.
service to greatness. So,
Yeah, you're
yeah.
right. So look,
So, this-
I'm a FaceTime you TOF roster. If not
that's
today,
fine.
I will tomorrow. Okay?
Okay.
But I love you. Be
That's fine.
strong.
And I
Encourage
love you
yourself and
too. You have
somebody
a
else,
good night.
baby.
For real, you remind me of my grandma. I swear you remind me of Bijou.
For real. Thank you for the gift,
Yeah,
baby.
you really do.
Thank you
But
for the
you have a
gift.
good night.
You too, mama. Sleep well.
Okay.
Okay,
You
baby.
too. Talk to you soon.
Yeah, you're right. Okay, I need to bring up Star Smooth.
The only reason I wanted to come up because I just wanted her to, like, I wanted to talk to her because I didn't want her to think I was like being funny or nothing. I just thought she was doing shit. You gotta understand, there's a lot of trolls on Beat Up.
Oh, I do. I know that. I'm
Yeah, I
very
didn't know
familiar
that
with
she knew
that.
her, and I didn't know what was going on. And I was like, okay, so why she put her Instagram name in? My bad. I'm sorry. I apologize, baby.
Sit down. Look at him. He won't come by his mama. Look at him.
My bad, TFO. POF.
Lay down, Frosty.
Yeah,
Lay
I didn't know
down.
what was going on. I'm not on no messy shit, dog. That's not even what my
That's
live
a
is about.
big boy. Lay down for mommy. No, mommy can't hold you.
Got you. That's the only. Thank you, boo. I just wanted you to make sure we was good. I'm about
Yeah,
to
you're
follow
right.
you too.
I,
I'm already following you.
hello, everybody. I hope this
That's great. All
message
right,
that
I'm
I
sorry,
delivered,
I'm sorry.
y'all, it would help somebody. I'm talking to the YT right now, y'all. I just need y'all to understand that life is worth living, and it's not until you find a purpose and know your self worth. It's not until then that you start living. You have to know if you still here, you have life. And it's something that the Most High God wants you to do. It's something. Even with all I've been blessed with coming out of this situation here and other things. I broke my ankle. I had 3 surgeries on my ankle. I've had 3 heart surgeries. Even with all of that, sometimes I get down and out and I just want to give up because I don't feel right not doing something. I have to do something. Life to me, if you're not going to do nothing, why would you want to even exist? I don't want to get up every rising to the sun and don't use that beautiful day and make something of it. Make it count. I have to make it count. I don't give a Let me tell y'all something. I get so goddamn depressed when I ain't got nothing to do. I just feel like every day I should be doing something. Something constructive, though. Something powerful. And all of this arguing and fussing that we do on these apps, it really disgusts me. It really do. Because too many of the people that I've seen on this app, they use this fucking device. They use it as a bulletproof vest. As if somebody can't reach out and touch your ways. And for those of y'all that go, thank y'all so much for the gifts. Thank you, Star. For those of y'all that's pulling up at people's houses, you obviously don't see value of life. Because why would you take a chance to go on somebody else's property and do some sort of harm to those people, not knowing if it's your last fucking day? Because if I would have knew November the 3rd that I would be fighting for my fucking life, I'm sure I would have done everything in my power to do all I desire to have in life. Now, when it's a kiki, that's all good, fine, and dandy. It's all good. But every day, when people telling their story, every fucking thing not funny. They got hurt people on these motherfucking apps. It's a lot of us that go through challenges every day, and that's why we use these damn devices for outlet, whether we listening at somebody talk shit or we talking shit through the device. We gotta stop that, y'all, because somebody gonna get hurt. It is so beautiful when you can have a group of people and we can gather together and go somewhere and enjoy life. It's so fucking beautiful. Kate, y'all, just see that. See that for yourself. Visualize being with a group of people, everybody having fun, everybody running to the fucking water, some laying down on the beach on a chair, sipping on it, whatever they sip, and just having fun. Girl, y'all need to have fun. We need to reverse some of this shit on these apps. Thank you so much, baby. Whoever giving gifts, I really, truly appreciate y'all. I really do. Because every fucking dime anybody send me, I will show y'all what I'm doing with it. Every dime. And look, I got it all packed up and ready to go. I just love showing it. Let me see if I can pull it up. Can you pull this up? You see all them boxes over there? I got all that boxed up to give to people. Because I love bringing a smile to some fucking body's face. If you can't make somebody smile, why would you want to make them frown? Why? Why would you want to make somebody frown? And if you hurting, just take the accountability and have enough courage to tell somebody. Because somebody can help you feel better. Y'all, I'm hurting right now. I'm hurting. But I'm not going to allow my hurt to consume me. You want to know why I'm hurting? I'm hurting because I got a son that's lost in the mind. After I got him out of jail last night, I bought him a plane ticket. I'm not telling y'all where I bought it at, but I bought him a plane ticket. And where he's going His father is out there, but he can't live with his father. So my son is going out there and be on the street. And that hurts me. And if y'all want to know why he can't stay in here, because for some reason, my son feel like I'm the one caused him all of his pain and suffering. He look at me like the op, and I love my son. That's my only son. And I know he loved mama. But whatever the fuck took place up in that jail, he come back a different person. I don't even know my son no more. We were so close, y'all. We were so close. And I tell my son, when I got shot, I tell my son, you are the reason I'm alive. Because had not my son pull up, I truly feel like that man would have blown my head off. His plan didn't work because he knew I was always home with my 2 grandchildren. He knew that. He knew what time I would get in the bed after I would take a fucking Xanax. He knew. And I think his intentions was to come to the house and me welcome him in my house to have a conversation so he can blow my fucking brains out. So I tell my son often, I say, Tevin, you the reason. Besides the Most High God, you the reason I'm still alive. Because my son obviously fucked his plans up. It fucked his plans up. But I've lost my son. We were so tight, y'all. We were so tight. Me and my son, we were so tight. And now my son is out there living on the streets. And I pray to God, every day I tell the Lord, I say, God, please cover my son. I ask God to cover my son. If y'all only knew the relationship we had, I connect so much with this boy spiritually. I know when he's going through something because I can feel it. Even my dog, y'all. Even my puppy. Come on. He knows when I'm hurting. My puppy knows when I'm hurting. Come on, Frosty. Calm down. Okay, Mama, stop. Calm down. Stop. I love my son. When he got out last night and he hugged me, I didn't even hug my son back. And the reason I didn't hug him back is because I'm hurting. I'm hurting. I don't like his lifestyle. I don't like my son's lifestyle. I thought about it. When I went and laid down and went to bed last night, I said, Lord, I didn't hug my son back. And it could have been my night or his night to transition over. And if something would have happened to my son or going to happen to my son, that's going to be the last thing that I remember if something was to happen to my son on the streets. I didn't hug my son back. And I got a camera in my house, y'all. And I was in the bed. And you know how you have this camera connected to your phone, you can see everything. I just watched him. I watched him in this living room. I know my son loved me. Tevin! I know he loved me. But he's hurt me so much by not living a life that's worth living. He got 4 children. And those children don't even be with their daddy. And all my life, because I didn't have my mama, even though my daddy was there, I didn't have my daddy. In all my life, all I do is try to bring people together because it's important. It's important, y'all. I'm the youngest of 6. And my sister, she transitioned when she was 31 due to diabetes. And do y'all know who everybody call on? They call on me. They call on me. And you know why they call on me? Because I know how to make shit make sense. I know how to encourage a person. I try my best at when I'm talking to somebody to make them know that they are very important in this life. My son got 4 children, and none of those children see their daddy. He's not in their life, and I don't like that. I've been taking care of his first 2 children all my life. I adopted his son from the system because my son was incarcerated. And his mother, she's pretty much an alcoholic. And he went into state custody while my son was incarcerated. And I knew it was on me to go get my grandson out of the state. And so I adopted him so he wouldn't go in somebody's strange home and have to be raised and possibly get hurt. And then I took his daughter. I drove to Texas, me and my oldest brother, and we got his daughter at 3 weeks old. And I raised her. This picture right here, those 2 chocolate drops, I raised them. And it wasn't that this is my daughter's oldest daughter. It wasn't that I had to take my oldest daughter, child. I raised her because my daughter got pregnant at 14 or 15. And I didn't think she knew what to do with a baby at that age. And so I took her and I adopted him out of state custody. And the mother called me for her, JC, and I raised her. And this is my other daughter's daughter. She was living with her mama, but these 3 here were living with me. But my point is, I've always tried to keep people together. I feel like if I could just see a group of people that I changed their lives, I feel like if I could just have all of the people come together and know that we can support one another, I just think that would be so beautiful. And I mean people laughing and smiling and not just bullshitting. You know what I'm saying? Going back up behind this one back. We too old for that. When you get it to the point of growing up to my age, you have to know what you want in life. And all I want to do is leave a legacy behind that I fought for unity. That's what I want people to say about me. The Most High God is real. And y'all, I have flaws that it's nothing drastic, but I have a lot of flaws and I have a lot of habits that I do that I shouldn't do because it's bringing my health down. It really is. I find myself drinking wine every day now. Every day. Every day I drink wine. I don't take all of my pressure pills like I should. When knowing I'm putting my life in danger. But I do that because sometimes I feel like I really don't want to be here because the mission that I'm assigned to, it just seems like it's never gonna come in manifestation. You know, everybody can get on social media and show all of the good times. Tevin, come get him. Everybody show and take screenshots of themselves, but nobody show the real truth. I always show the real, authentic truth because I know somebody has to be dealing with what I'm dealing with. Y'all, it's cold where my son is at. It's cold. I took $2,000 out of the money that I was gonna use for my space. I put $1,500 to get my son out of jail. And with the other 500, my daughter booked his plane ticket. I had no plans to use that money to get nobody from out of the fucking system. So now I'm $2,000 away from making this thing happen. I just want this space. I want to see a group of women enjoying one another. We don't have to have a lot of money to enjoy one another. We don't. We really don't. I'll sit here and I know if somebody keeping count, I'll sit here and I've smoked cigarette after cigarette like I'm about to light another fucking cigarette. Look. And my pressure stay high. I know I'm using all of this shit to suppress what I'm mentally going through. You know, but my lips so dry and I think that'd be my diabetes. I know a lot of people, and I don't understand how they could be so devilish, so evil, when you pouring out to people and they find it funny. You know, I don't know what's with that individual. It's like they probably going through something and they have unresolved issues, and so they find the shit funny. It don't make no sense to me. Y'all, I was supposed to be cooking that damn chicken. And I got my YU over here. And I appreciate y'all for listening. I think y'all. I'm gonna go with YT because I'm about to move around and I'm gonna go bake that chicken. But I love y'all. Always remember to encourage yourself so you can encourage somebody else. Always remember that. We have to start with self first. So I'm going to end it with you all. I want y'all to like, comment, and subscribe. I hope I said something that could help change your mind. I hope something I've said could help you get out of whatever abuse situation you might be in. And I thank y'all for joining in. So until next time, I'll see you all. Be encouraged and encourage yourself. Thank you for coming in. I got to see these glasses, y'all. Wait a minute. Show you what